This question comes to us from Northern Ohio. We have a 20,000 gallon liner pool with a DE filter. We've been opening it to pea soup green for the last 4 to 5 years, have used large amounts of liquid chlorine to clean it up. This year, after getting it clean and the chemistry balanced, the chlorine level dropped below 1, not all the way to 0. We could not bring it back up with the pool chlorinator on full. It was suggested we check for phosphates. Phosphates were off the scale at over 2,500 parts per billion. We fought this for weeks and got things back to balance using dichlor as well, but phosphates are still over 1,000. Have you had this experience, and did phosphates contribute to the problem? How do you control phosphates? We've had this pool for 17 years, and the last 4 years have been difficult on opening.
Has the DE, I guess I'm going to follow question with question, and my thoughts is, has the DE filter been taken apart every year and cleaned? Or are they just assuming the inside of the DE filter is okay like it is? That could be an issue. And why you wouldn't notice that at first was a slow buildup, and over time that might be an issue. Phosphates come from a lot of different places, and they're really food for algae. And if you have any phosphates in the water whatsoever, phosphates come from fertilizer. They come from any and all types of things that you're spraying in your yard, in the landscaping. That's a big producer of phosphates in the water. So I don't know if you've changed something there where you're having your lawn sprayed, or you're having an outside service come in and spray for weeds or spray for that type of stuff. That's usually the suspect, the first and foremost. Rarely are phosphates found in the water source, and this has obviously just become a problem. So it's not like all of a sudden there's phosphate in your water because of the water source. It's not where they come from. They're typically exterior. So I would look at, again, what are you doing differently? What's changed in that? What's changed in your landscaping, or what you're doing around the yard, I think are first and foremost. And then beyond that, you have to get the phosphates out. You got to continue to remove them. And what I would suggest is liquid chlorine. Don't count on a chlorinator to keep up with the problem. What I would do is hit the pool hard with liquid chlorine, which hopefully kills what's there. And then therefore, if you at least kill what's there, it can't continue to eat the phosphates and grow. You have to start at 0, and then if you stay heavy on the chlorine for a while, now Northern Ohio, not much different than here in Michigan, where we've had rain, 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 sunny hot afternoon, rain, 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 sunny hot afternoon, and you've got all kinds of algae being brought to you by the rain, and then you've got this quick burst of sunlight that's burning off your chlorine and those things. And if your cyanuric acid, your conditioner, is low, you're not going to keep the chlorine that you're trying to put in with your chlorinator. And so I think it's a combination of just a lot of different things. The other thing is, why in the last 4 years is your pool green? Again, are you waiting later? Again, something that could happen, maybe, maybe not, but as the pool gets older, people tend to open later, close sooner. And if you open later and you close sooner, then the pool is sitting dormant for that much longer. I would recommend closing later, opening earlier, and you're likely to take care of that problem as well. So I don't know if that helps at all, but there's a lot of moving parts here that could be a problem, could be a concern. And I think you got to take one at a time and work through each one of those issues, and I think you'll be able to solve it.